Erica here, and I'm here today with my November TBR. I didn't do a great job of sticking to my October TBR. I'm going to do a TBR this month, and I'm going to do a TBR for December, and we're going to see how I do with it. And if I keep failing at them terribly, I'm just not going to make TBRs next year. But we'll see. Anyway, I don't have a ton planned this month, but I do have a little bit. There are some fun things going on that I'd like to join in on, so let me tell you what I'm planning on reading. First of all, I'm in the middle of 2 books, which I talked about at the end of my October wrap-up. I'm currently reading / listening to Geek Love by Catherine Dunn, which I'm really enjoying, and I'm reading Radiance by Catherine M. Valente. I'm really looking forward to finishing both of these up. I'm hoping I can get through them both before the end of this week, and that would be lovely. Then I'll be picking up White Oleander by Janet Fitch. Jenny from Adultish Books is doing a read-along for this book this month, the hashtag #YoMamaRead. And I'm really excited to get to this. I've never read it. I've heard so many wonderful things about it, and it's Jenny's favorite book. I've heard that the writing's fabulous. I have seen the movie, but it was years and years ago, so I don't remember that much about it, but I remember enjoying it. So this should be really great. It's kind of big, but I don't think it'll take that long to actually get through. Then Gemma from Nonfic Books and Olive from A Book Olive are hosting Nonfiction November. I will link their announcement videos down below. The goal is to read a bunch of nonfiction books in November, at least 4 books, and they have broken it down into 4 different categories. I am trying currently not to buy books because I'm just trying to declutter my house and I don't need to be buying things. So I just pulled some books off my shelf. I don't have one for every category, but I do have what I have. Mostly memoir. The first one I have is Lit by Mary Karr. This is a memoir by Mary Karr, who's, of course, a very famous memoirist who just came out with a book called The Art of Writing Memoir. And this is about her struggle with alcoholism. I've heard really great things about this. I love this edition. I don't know if you can see the stars. They're really shiny. Really beautiful. This is the Harper Olive edition. And I've never read anything by her, so I'm excited to get into this. Then I have Mystery and Manners by Flannery O'Connor. This is occasional prose. It's basically essays and speeches by Flannery O'Connor. I started this a while back, but didn't get that far into it, and I'd like to finish it up. She is, of course, one of my favorite authors, so I'm really excited to get into more of this. The first essay in this collection is about her peacocks. Like, you always see Flannery O'Connor surrounded with pictures of peacocks. That's because she owned, like, 300 peacocks. Which I kind of knew, but hearing her write about it is really cool. Anyway, so, highly recommend this for Flannery fans, and I can't wait to finish it up. Then I have Sous Chef 24 Hours on the Line by Michael Gibney. This is just a memoir that follows sous chef through 24 hours. I heard that this is a pretty quick read. I got this in a Goodreads giveaway, so I really need to read and review it, because I don't like to win those books and then not actually review them. But I think that this is going to be good. This is going to be quick. Probably not much new to me, because I work in a restaurant. I work alongside sous chefs, and they work very, very, very hard. But we will see how this goes. And lastly, I have The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion. This is one of the last books I have left on my shelves that I bought prior to this year. So I bought this in 2014, and I'm trying to go into 2016 with only unread books that I bought in 2015. Does that make sense? So I don't have too many, like, stagnant books that have been sitting around for years that are still unread. Anyway, I would like to get through this. I've heard really mixed things. I was not the biggest fan of Slashing Towards Bethlehem by her, but of course that was essays. This is memoir. We'll see how this goes. Apparently it's really sad, and yeah, that's all I know. It's a memoir of the year she lost her husband. Yeah. So she wrote it about losing her husband. It's probably going to be really sad. And then lastly, in November, Leslie from Words of a Reader is once again hosting Children's Literature Month with the hashtag #ReadKidsLit, and the goal is to just read children's literature. Again, I'm trying not to buy books. I only have like 2 unread books that fit into this category. One is A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I've kind of vaguely, through the last year or so, been trying to read children's classics that I never read as a child and never got around to. And this is one of them. I've read The Secret Garden, but I haven't read this. And I also have never seen this movie. I don't know what I was doing during childhood. But I'm excited about this. We will see how it goes. This is, of course, the beautiful Puffin and Bloom edition. Really gorgeous. Yay. So I will hopefully be flying through this. And then I also have the illustrated Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Of course, I have read Harry Potter like 1,000,000 times, but I would really like to sit down and read this edition of that because the illustrations, if you saw it when I hauled it, I'm sure you've seen it. It's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, so I'd like to reread this, and I think that'll be a nice, fun project now that it's cold outside and dark outside. I think that I need some Harry Potter in my life. So yes, those are all the things I've planned for November. It's not a ton. I think it's pretty manageable. I think I can do it. And I have some other things that I may or may not pick up, but I'm not sure yet. I've left myself a lot of wiggle room. Let me know if you are planning on participating in Nonfiction November or in #ReadKidsLit. I'd love to hear what you have planned to read for those projects or just what you're planning to read in November in general. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye!